Xander Cooper, you had what most would consider a banner year in 2014. Do you want to take us through how it was for you?
Well, Mark, you see, there's the overall problem here. See, once again, you've forgotten about Don Micho, Ryan Hendricks, Danny Hunter, okay? The uprising. We have had a fantastic year, okay? We started off with the trophy, and now look at us. I've got the Futureshock belt. Don Micho and Ryan Hendricks, they've got the tag team championships. Danny Hunter has got the women's championship. All throughout 2014, we have dominated Futureshock. And in 2015, we're going to continue that domination.
Standing with me ahead of their match at Futureshock Slam 2 in Warrington is 2 out of the 3 participants in the 6-person intergender tag match. One half of the models, Joey Hayes and Melanie Price. Now, conspicuous by his absence, Danny Hope, he was put through a table.
Can't believe it, G-man. Can't believe it. Honestly, can't believe what's happened.
So on March 22nd...
You know, I've got a few people in mind.
Yeah?
I've got a few people in mind. I'm thinking maybe Dave RAYNE. Maybe Nordic Warrior. Someone like... Who do you think, Mel? Who do you think we should get?
Do you know what? I don't even care. Danny Hunter, you want to forearm me? Well, guess what? I'm going to forearm you right back. March 22nd, I'll see you in the ring. And you better prepare to pay the price.
And in our main event, months of bad blood spilled over in the ring as a huge rematch between Zack Gibson and Jack Gallagher saw Liverpool's #1 claim the victory over Manchester's grappler, but the issues between the two are far from over.
With me at this time is Liverpool's #1, Zack Gibson. And Zack, at Futureshock Underground 10, you took on Jack Gallagher and you won. It's now 1-1. And the fans are crying out for a rubber match.
Let me stop you there, lad. It's not 1-1. This is not football. This is wrestling. One fall to a finish. Jack Gallagher, you are only as good as your last match. And as Mark just said, I beat you just like I said I would. I've been telling everybody that I am the real #1, not just in Liverpool, but in Futureshock. But the golden boy Jack Gallagher, he gets all the praise. The Futureshock heavyweight champion, Xander Cooper, was on the show. The Futureshock adrenaline champion, Sonna Derson, was on the show. But they still give the main event to Jack Gallagher. And Zack Gibson stole the main event from Jack Gallagher. I am Liverpool's #1. And at Futureshock Underground 10, I proved it just like I said I would. So you want to talk about a rubber match? A rubber match between me and Gallagher? Nah, because Futureshock don't deserve it. So, Futureshock fans, enjoy the golden boy. Because I'm off. I'm off to China for 3 months. Jack can have all of his fancy matches against the international talent. Because I'm off being an international talent. And that's all you're getting from me.
Standing with me are the runners-up, Deadly Damon Lee and the manager Chris Egan.
Look, the thing about...
Hey!
I'm the bleeding boss round here. He asked me the question. Ask me again. Go on.
Unfortunately, your client is the runner-up here in this
Yeah,
match.
he is the runner-up. He is the runner-up. You know what that means? You're a loser. You just lost to Magic Mike. And you remember I'm the boss round here. I'm El Presidente. And next month, Mike, Sexual Kevin, I'm not gonna let this drop. In Warrington, your hometown, what a crap place to come from. You're gonna wrestle Cyanide. And baby, you'll be the one, just like Damon was tonight, looking up at the lights.
With me at this time is Henry T. Grodd. And Mr. Grodd, at Warrington Slam 4, you were against Danny Hope, and once again, you weren't victorious. What are your thoughts on that match?
What?
You haven't won for a while. What's next for Henry T. Grodd?
Next. Next is change. Change is coming. Everything's going to be fine.
At this time is Dave RAYNE. And Dave, you went out there at Underground 10 and you faced off against Noah. What are your thoughts on that match?
Well, you know, I've got plenty of thoughts on the match. But first things first, Magic Mike. Do you have a foam finger? Okay, you just take one of my foam fingers. I didn't offer him a foam finger, he just took a foam finger. It's a bit self-entitled, that, Mark, if I'm honest. But my thoughts on my match against Noah. My thoughts... Oh, went a bit Pete Tong, didn't it, really? Hey, I mean... What's a guy to do? You come out and you put in your best, you know, you try your hardest, you got some wonderful new pants. And then this video plays on the screen with some very disturbing images. There's like a doll with things coming out. It's not right. It's not right. And you know, you take the eye off the prize, and in a competitive environment like Futureshock, you take the eye off the prize. And
one thing Dave RAYNE hasn't done is win Lotto Thunder. And you've got an opportunity at Futureshock 81 as you are in the Lotto Thunder tournament. What are your thoughts on Lotto Thunder?
So Lotto Thunder's returning, right? The most unpredictable one-night tournament in professional wrestling. 8 competitors, 1 randomly drawn bracket of matches. Not even on the day of the show, but at the start of the matches. There's every possibility that I'm going to walk to the ring not knowing who's coming out next. How do you prepare for that? There's only one thing I can say to that, Magic Mike. Hashtag.
Thank you, Chris Brooker. Standing with me are the new Futureshock Tag Team Champions. Delicious Danny Hot Stuff Hayes, the models. Gentlemen, congratulations on your win there. And news hot off the press, the next tag team in line for your Futureshock Tag Team Championships are none other than the Island Brothers.
Oh, well, it's great to have our tag team titles back, G-Man. And you know what? This is a new era for Futureshock Tag Team Wrestling because we've got our belts back and we will take on all comers, no matter what shape or size.
Hey! Gentlemen! Gentlemen, order here, please.
And in our main event, the Futureshock Trophy Tournament winner T-Bone claimed his shot at our Futureshock champion Xander Cooper, but fell short as the man for all seasons managed to maintain his grip on championship gold.
Thank you, Chris Brooker. Standing with me is the gentleman who is still the Futureshock.
Still Futureshock champion? Was there ever any doubt in me retaining this championship? No, I proved tonight that I am not scared of T-Bone and that I will forever remain Future Shock champion.
Commiserations on your loss there against Danny Hunter. I mean, what happened out there? You were in control of the match.
I know, I was having so much fun. I thought I'm going to win this. And then out of nowhere, there was monsters on the screen. Gee man, I'm scared of monsters. So everything was just a blur. I couldn't see anything. And then the next thing I know, I had my legs in the air. And she won me. She won me. I blame them damn monsters. Save me, G-Man.
Okay.
Earlier this month, you lost in the Lotto Thunder tournament to the eventual winner, Sonna Dursun. What are your thoughts on the tournament and the eventual winner, Sonna?
Well, I hate to spark a cliche, you know, and say that the better man won, because is there a better man? But like I said on the night, I've been battling at the Guildhall for 11 years now. I won the Futureshock Championship in the Guildhall. I won the trophy tournament in the Guildhall. I won the tag team championships in the Guildhall. This is my venue. This is my town. These are my fans, my friends, and I really wanted tonight to be the night. But when the last pick was made, and I knew that I was going to be facing Sonna Dursun, I knew that it was going to be a real contest, and I did my best, and it wasn't enough, you know. But I'm glad that if anyone was the one that pinned me, it was Sonna. Sonna's phenomenal, and he's really gonna go places, and I'd like to think that this is a real turning point for him, and this will be the thing that really takes him to the next level. So well done, Sonna. Keep up the good work.
And Dave, I hate to bring it up, but this is maybe the third, fourth loss that you've had in a row at Futureshock. What is next for Dave Rayne?
There's no denying that since my arm injury earlier this year, it's just things haven't been firing all cylinders, you know. Things just haven't been going my way. And lately, I just feel like there's a piece of me just not quite there anymore. I just don't feel like I've got the attitude that I used to have, and I'm not the man that I used to be. And trying to think of the right word, in a tiger cage, like Futureshock Wrestling, something needs to change. Something needs to change with me. Or maybe I'm done.
Standing with me is the man that was picked first in Lotto Thunder 2015, Bubblegum. Your opponent was Jack Gallagher, and it's an early bath. What gives?
I was the first pick, and maybe my mind wasn't so set on them picking Jack Gallagher, because I still have this issue with Noah. When he put the chair across my throat the last time I was here, my mind was still on him. Not taking away anything from Jack, one of the best wrestlers that I've ever competed with, and you know, he advanced, and it is an early bath, but I'm going home. Maybe I need to look at myself in the mirror and rethink, you know, who I actually really am. And when I return, I will be coming for you, Noah. Anytime, anywhere.
With me at this time are the models and Melanie Price, and it wasn't a title defence because unfortunately you were stripped of them, but you took on the Island Brothers at Underground 10. What are your thoughts on that match? What was?
We're doing a silent protest because our tag team title belts got stripped off us. They got stolen, so we should have the belts. So we're doing the models' silent protest.
Didn't you just speak though.
It's from now.
Who do you think's got your belts?
Well, it's from now, the silent protest. It's from now.
Who do you think's got your belts?
Well, I think...
I think it could be
Island Brothers?
It's not them. DAVEY?
No. Noah?
Nah, we beat him.
Yeah.
Nordic what?
No. Who else? What other teams is there? It could be anyone. But we are doing a silent protest. You will not hear from the models anymore until we get our belts back. And that, even though I said before it was a silent protest, and I spoke, and I've done it twice now. This is an actual silent protest, and I will not speak from now. But we are going to get our tag belts back. From whoever it's from, we're going to get our belts back. So it starts from now.
They're on silent protest, apparently. The models.
Kev, tonight here in Warrington, your 3-1 streak here in Warrington, because you were undefeated. 3 shows here in Warrington, here in your hometown, and tonight that's come to an end. Now, what part do you put to blame? Is it yourself? Was it your opponent? What was it, Kev?
G-Man, the Sexy Express has been on a roll through Warrington. And now it's come to a screeching halt, thanks to Wonderland. This Welcome to Wonderland video. It's affected other guys, and now it's affected me. I'm going to make it my mission to find out who's behind these Wonderland videos.
I've sat in here a long time and spoke not about wrestling, because we've all heard about wrestling. Not talked about what I was going to do, because everyone says what they're going to do. Not say the things that I've done, accomplishments, belts, so on and so forth. You get the point. What I've talked about primarily throughout my career, and have proven time and time again, is there is a hierarchy. There is an animal kingdom. Whether you believe it or not, you are a part of it if you step foot in a wrestling ring. I validate that hierarchy, because me and my brother Eddie are at the top of the food chain. Make no mistake about it, we call ourselves wolves. You buy the merchandise, the t-shirt, but we hunt, we stalk, and we devour whatever we want. And in doing so, that puts us at the top of the mountain. And when you're at the top, you take what you want. So the models. This isn't the first time I've come to England and ran a little, rough shed over UK talent. Ask Jack Gallagher. He knows all about that hay kick, if he's woken up yet. But you want these back, models, you're going to have to fight for them. You're going to have to earn them. You're going to have to take our spot at the top of the mountain. But you're going to have to do it our way. So August 22nd, open challenge is this. The Wolves Models TLC match. Let the hunt begin.
Thank you, Chris Brooker. Standing with me are the men who have a date with destiny at August 22nd in Prestwich, the Models. Gentlemen, congratulations on your win here tonight. You've gone through Rob Sharp and Stevie Mitchell.
That's right. Tonight in Stockport, we beat our opponents. But you know what? We got a date with destiny. The 22nd of August at Prestwich. American Wolves, you come in and you attack us from behind and you steal our tag team titles that we worked so hard for to win back after holding them for 500 plus days. You know what, American Wolves? You say that the hunt is on. Oh, believe me, the hunt is on.
I will put my championship on the line. If you put your career on the line.
Oh my God. Did not see that coming. Yeah, but will Dave Rayne accept? Has his bluff been called? Is it... Given the statistics, Chris Booker, this doesn't bode well, and Durson's trying to talk him out of it here. Between your legs, I'll walk out. One thing, yes you are. He's seriously not considering going through with this, is he? Hey, well, Dave Rayne and Durson have hit the ring, and they are doing a number on the uprising. And he's sent Xander Cooper and Don Micho packing. 11 years of my life for one shot at this championship belt. Worth it. It's on. Challenge accepted. My goodness, it's all going to go down at the 11th anniversary show. Titled reign versus Korea. Dave Rayne versus Xander Cooper.
Standing with me is the man who at the 11th anniversary show in Prestwich has a date with destiny. Dave Rayne, your career is on the line against Xander Cooper's Futureshock Championship belt. What's going through your mind?
Where to begin, G-Man? What's going through my mind? 11 years. 11 years are going through my mind. You're looking at a man who has done everything there is to do in Futureshock Wrestling. Former trophy winner, former tag team champion, greatest Futureshock champion ever. I've gone toe to toe with the best of the best of the best in Futureshock for the last 11 years. For the last 8 months or so, it's just not been right. There hasn't been a point in the last 2 years where I haven't been wrestling through an injury. It's been holding me back. See, the thing is, G-Man, when you think about the truly great wrestlers in Futureshock, when you think about Jack Gallagher, Sonny Durson, Zach Gibson, when you think about these guys who are at the top of the pyramid right now, they're all under 25. They're all so young. I'm 32. It doesn't seem like much. It doesn't seem very old. But when you're in that locker room, and these lads are doing it all, it gets you thinking. It puts doubts in your head. For the last 8 months, I've been living with those doubts. No focus, no drive, no goal, no ambition. Just day after day after day. Well, that ends now. That ends August 22nd. Because you know what? 11 years. 11 years of my life for one shot at the Futureshock Championship. Worth it. Hashtag boom.